Chapter 9, Mishnah 4. This Mishnah discusses whether carrying is ever permitted in an area that has only two walls opposite each other and is open on the other two sides. If one builds an upper story on top of two houses that are on opposite sides of a public domain, so that the upper story now forms a roof over the public domain, and so too if there are bridges that cross over a public domain, so that the road underneath the bridge is open on two opposite sides while being enclosed on the other two sides by the walls holding up the bridge, then we may carry underneath them, the upper story or the bridge, on Shabbos. This is because these places are now viewed as being surrounded by four walls: the two walls of the houses or of the bridge supports on either side of the public domain, and the two legal walls that are formed by the sides of the overhead structures extending downward. These are the words of Rabbi Yehuda. But the sages forbid carrying in these places, because in their opinion, the sides of the overhead structures do not extend downward to form walls in such a case. Rabbi Yehuda said further, we can make an Erev, i.e. shituf mevos, for an alley that is open at both ends, but has two full walls on the other sides, provided that there is a pole or beam at both open sides. An Erev for such an alley is sufficient because two full walls alone form a private domain on the biblical level. But the sages forbid carrying in this alley because they hold that two full walls do not form a private domain on the biblical level, and therefore the poles or beams on the open sides of the alley are insufficient.